It looks like we are finally going to kick things off here. The other side of winner semi, it's one of these guys looking to go against Zero. Let's see who's going to get there. Como, Kirihara, let's get it on.
And, you know, I think I said earlier how we don't see.
Oh, nice.
What happens off stage, EE?
Bad things happen.
What happens off stage?
And how many? I gotta give Kirihara a lot of credit right there. So many times I see Cloud just up B and just kind of drift down right there. Gets away with it scot-free right there. Kirihara though with the right timing, and it all started off of I think he tossed the ball, hit it with a neutral air, and bad things occurred right there. So a huge lead here already for Kirihara.
It's that goofball down air, man. You know, if you don't get the downwards hitbox, you get the horizontal hitbox. Right. You know, no always best case scenario with that attack. So now Komorikiri has starting this match just like Salem versus the Buzz, always down one stock.
Got that limit on deck here, so does have the potential to make this come out. Oh, kind of threw that limit out a little quickly right there. You know, Como known to be one of the more conservative Clouds in the game compared to some of his counterparts, but that was Logan right there, man, just swinging. Like.
It's gotta be a result of losing that first stock so early, man. You want to get rid of the stock as fast as possible and get yourself back in the game, but honestly, that can hinder you, man.
Really
can. Make yourself put yourself in bad situations and stuff like that. So.
No doubt about it, man. But for Como here, I mean, you gotta stay patient here. Nice, the conversion off the neutral, and that's gonna be the stock, and they're gonna get about half that limit charged up before Kirihara drops back down to continue his offense here.
Yeah, still starting that stock at 90%, and honestly, we saw that it only takes 0% to actually end a stock for Kirihara. So
it's difficult, man. It really is. See if Como can fight his way back here. Also a good start. Got the limit back. Luma has been eliminated, but gotta let that limit rip just for a chance at survival here.
It's so scary to see Kirihara go off stage against Komorikiri. This man smells blood. He wants this early KO, and he's not afraid to go deep for it.
Not at all fearful of playing off the ledge. Does it so well.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Wow.
That's
Falling
it.
back air. Luma through the stage. What are you going to do about that?
Die. This is essentially what took place right there. I mean, just a strong start from Kirihara, and he did not take his foot off the gas. Como struggling a little bit in that first game.
Yeah, that first stock was definitely not pretty. I think he's going to stick with Cloud. Honestly, I'm sure he realized, wow, that first game, that first stock, I didn't even get to play a full game, and it was still actually relatively close. You know, he was able to kind of run it back and get that stock off from Kirihara. So let's see if he can have a better game number 2.
That man's Adam's apple is so pronounced. That's a man right there.
Of all the things he can notice. Notice this man's new haircut. How about that?
I'm telling you, man, it's weird to me. Like, it seems like after Genesis or somewhere around that era, man, he just kind of stopped spiking it, man. What happened?
All right, anyway, game number 2, and things are already starting off kind of scary. We see Komorikiri spending a lot of time off stage, able to make his feet, get his feet back on, though.
Yeah, well, definitely a much better start here for Como. He's still on the stage. I think we can kind of deduce definitely the way to go right here. Getting tossed up a little bit.
And this is some super aggressive Rosalina play.
I'm telling you, completely polar opposite than what we usually see out of the Buzz, right? Just no fear in Kirihara's heart right now, and it is paying dividends. My goodness.
I can only imagine. I know I'm thinking far in the future, but I feel like every major we have a new character that people start going crazy about. Can you imagine Kirihara takes this somehow? You know, it takes Frame Perfect Series 2. That's going to change everybody's view on Rosalina completely.
I mean, Rosa should definitely still be among your top 10 characters.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, some people even still argue top 5. You know, she is that powerful for sure. It's just she's not in high demand, if you will. Don't see her too often amongst players like, you know, like a Cloud character like that.
Aggressive return back to stage. Kirihara not afraid to play with no Luma.
I think that's really just kind of been the difference maker. I mean, with or without Luma, this man is in your face.
Yeah, I love that patience as we see Komorikiri dash through his shield twice in a row. This man did not budge.
Struggle is real right now. Good catch with that up there. Not enough to take the stock just yet. That belay beam, well placed and about as accurate as it gets.
And only 35%, man. That's great for Komorikiri, who was able to pretty much take control of that stock.
You know what he's looking for right there.
I wonder how he feels every time he goes off stage.
I know, it's just like
this really could be
exactly, because you're just thinking, you know, you're terrified. You don't have your limit online in that situation, man.
Even when you have your limit online, it's like, man, well, gotta use mine now.
Yep, burning it out there. As we see
And honestly, if he traded with that downer, that the limit would have made no difference.
Miscue right there, though. This back air is thrown at him as well. Komo, though, retaliating.
And Komo being very smart. Playing on his opponent's patience, charging that limit as much as possible while his opponent just stands on the edge.
Trying to avoid those up airs.
Don't usually see the follow-up attack after the limit break climb hazard.
I think he knows because Kirihara is just so content with just being right in his face. Just going to go for it right there. But,
wow.
Just unable to just stay on the stage. I mean, you know, Kirihara's conversion rate when he has him on stage and turning that into a stock is...
Yeah, more often than not, that's crazy. And what do you think? What do you think? Are we going to stay with the Cloud? Because I don't think we are.
Oh, really now? Now...
The Komo Marth.
This will be interesting because I was at the...
Is this the script?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't remember this page. all right. Komo Marth, let's see if this...
I was at the 2G Weekly where Komo actually went all Marth for that tournament, and I sat down and I commentated top 4 for it, right?
Okay.
Komo wasn't in top 4.
Wow.
Like, when he was just going on Marth.
I like that TLDR.
But I have seen him since then implore the Marth a couple times. I know, especially him and Renai had a pretty cool battle with Cena versus Marth. His Marth is proficient, right? It definitely knows how to play. It's just at this level right here at this moment, I don't know if I would have brought him out. I don't know, but you know, that's kind of what we talk about, that data, right? You have enough data from those previous games, you got to try something new.
Even if his Marth is amazing, I feel like he's still in a very similar situation to Cloud. Off stage, he's going to have a hard time the amount of aggression Kirihara is coming with off stage.
Yeah, it's almost a little bit of a downgrade in certain areas because Cloud does a lot of things Marth does, only better. But perhaps he's kind of banking on the fact that recovery will be a little harder for him to snipe. Not a bad start already. Pretty even contest from the jump.
Yeah, I mean, they are looking
a little good up smash.
This match is looking a little better than his Cloud matches so far. He hasn't got gimped, so that's a plus.
Right.
Yet.
Had to put that asterisk on the sentence there. All right. Patience is the key right here. These guys just trading blows. Nice neutral airs, backing him down off the stage.
We'll say that the patience that Komorikiri has and the spacing he has when playing Sonic and Cloud is definitely going to help him out with his Marth. But he has a lot of ground to make up for. Losing the first 2 matches, and Kirihara are probably feeling very confident, knowing that he forces his opponent to switch and get for 3. That's always great.
Good catch right there. Now going to work on Luma. Oh, not quite enough to get rid of her just yet.
There's the classic jab to up tilt, and that's going to take the first stock.
So powerful, right?
For no reason. For no goddamn reason, man. I'm mad.
I mean, the knockback behind it is just pretty ridiculous, all things considered. Unfortunately, Komo being on the receiving end of this. Kirihara looking to get that coveted 3-0 right now. Could very well do it. Up, and away. Emphasis on the away part. He's getting smacked here.
And I feel like as a light character and playing as Marth, this is a lot longer than you want to see Rosalina living in this matchup. Oh no. He has a jump though.
Yeah, saves his jump right there. Oh, but right into the back air. Still should make it if there's no opposition from Kirihara, but that is not the case. 3-0 delivered, signed, sealed. See you later, Komo.
Clean 3-0 too, man. That was a very clean 3-0 for Kirihara. He looked very confident in all 3 matches. Never really had his back to the corner.
Not at all.
Komorikiri played his heart out, but the amount of times he got gimped and just losing neutral on stage, the amount of times he did, wasn't doing him any favors. So clean 3-0 for Kirihara. He will see 0 in winners finals.